Good morning, parents, teachers, fellow students. Unfortunately, our president, Kiara, was unable to make it here today, but it is a privilege to be stood here in her place, and I know her words would echo what I have prepared for you. My Alton journey started 7 years ago when I joined in Year 7. Since then, the time has flown by, but I've enjoyed every moment. The opportunity to make new friends, find and pursue new interests, and make amazing memories along the way. And although each day brought its own challenges, whether this is falling out with a friend, forgetting your food tech ingredients, or choosing your A-level subjects, these all made us stronger, more resilient, and grew our confidence. If you had told me then that I would be stood here in front of you today, I never would have believed you, and I'd probably have one foot out the door. But thanks to my teachers, my parents, my friends, and all the opportunities I encountered throughout, I feel my younger self would be proud of me stood here today. One particular challenge that we all had to overcome was the COVID pandemic. And although I know we are all tired of talking about and hearing about this dreaded topic, I feel something has to be said about the consistency of my education over the last 2 years. And although we all complained about online learning and had to get used to sharing our screens, yes, Mrs. Ward, we can see it. And, oh, I think she's muted herself. At the end of it all, the quality of teaching and the constant support, both emotionally and academically, cannot be faulted. The pandemic also interrupted many of the trips that are often mentioned at this point, such as Italy, Lourdes, and India, but that doesn't mean we're short of memories. This shared experience of surviving something so different has provided us with such a unique time here and an appreciation for everything and everybody around us. So instead of waiting in anticipation for a flight, we waited for the results of COVID roulette, and if one came back positive, you better run. Learning doesn't just stay confined to the classroom and course material. Take A-level physics, for example. Yes, we learnt about quarks and quasars, but we were also introduced to the slope of enlightenment, a metaphor for increased confidence over time, though most lessons we felt stuck in the valley of despair. But this way of thinking can be applied to anything. If we understand that it's okay to not be perfect at everything and that it might take us a few goes to get things right, then we're already halfway there. Learning to adjust our expectations is another way of being kind to ourselves, something so important in this current society, and is a lesson that prepares us for whatever comes our way. We all came to Alton for different reasons, to expand on different interests, but we've been exposed to everything equally. PE taught us about competition and camaraderie, where nobody gets left behind, even when you are the slowest in cross-country. Science teaches us to look beyond what we can see and think outside the box. Art allows us to explore our creative side and develop self-expression. We all started with the same 3B pencil, yet every single person has used it to create something different. Personally, I've enjoyed getting involved with all things musical. From school plays, orchestra, choir, I've been able to find something that both teaches me new skills, but is something I can always turn to for a distraction, or a bit of fun. Even throughout A-levels, you could probably find me in the music department if I wasn't revising. This is the sort of freedom that I believe we excel best in. The freedom of choice that gives us comfort, but makes us not afraid to ask for help if and when we need it. We have been able to grow into the young adults we are now as leavers. We have been given independence to find ourselves, supported by gentle reminders that there are always people looking out for you. We are prepared for new challenges, next steps, and we're not afraid of failure. Although the future is unknown and can be daunting at times, we have been given the skills, tenacity, and courage to succeed. Thank you to my teachers, whether you taught me or merely shouted at me down the corridor to unroll my skirt. Each and every one of you made an impact. However, special thanks must be given to my subject teachers and sixth form tutors. You have given up invaluable time, even outside the classroom, to make sure I understood everything. You picked me up on the days when A-levels got a little bit too much, and you taught me that being myself really is enough. To this year's leavers, good luck for your next steps. Whether you know what you want to do or not, I'm sure you'll find your way if you just follow your gut. Have some trust in yourselves and take every opportunity that comes your way. In the end, you will end up right where you want to be and feel comfortable in the decisions you made along the way. Make your younger selves proud. And I want to thank my friends who have supported each other through so much already, and I know we will continue to do so. Moving forward and moving away from each other, we're going to need each other more than ever, but I believe that the strength of our friendships that we have made here will allow this continued support. Finally, congratulations to all prize winners today. You have all worked so hard and deserve the celebration of your achievements, and you should be so proud. Thank you everyone, and have a lovely summer.